In this section of the workshop, we would learn how to make flashcards in H5P tools. So let's begin. This is our H5P interface. First of all, just have a look from the examples how those flashcard tests appear. Let's search the flashcards. Here it is. Fine, so these are the flashcards. See, they've given a picture, ask the question. You can, in the question you can even hint what this picture is all about. So we can just take it as it's lime. Let's check. Fine, it's correct. Now we would move on to the next one. This is our cherry. So we would click it here. See, fine. So this is how these flashcards appear. This was the name of fruit only. So now we would move on to another example. Okay, this is world attractions. That means the different destinations. Fine, whether it's correct or not. Next, language learning examples. Strawberry in Spanish is. So this is how we can make our own test. Let's make one. For that we need to go to our account. Now try out H5P. Here we would make flashcards. Let's begin. We've already seen the demo, we don't need to. Let's start. This is the interface for our flashcards. So every time whenever you make a new test with different type of the insert example, then for that you just need to see the interface. Now here we would add the title flashcards only. Now task description, let's say picture dictionary, or you can give some other names as well. So they've given you an option, card 1, card 2. You can change the name of your card 1 by giving any question, giving a text to that. So first of all would be, yes, there might be so many options since I've just tried making many tests with this. So that's why by default it is giving me an option, guess the name or how to write it. So now I would just first of all add an image. Try to take royalty free images always, otherwise it would not be taken as a legal one. So now I have taken the picture of, okay, pepper. The answer is pepper. Fine, my first card is ready. Now I would add card and say what is this. Fine, and let's see, I would add an image of avocado. Let's see. Okay, this is done. The answer is fine. Next card, name this. Okay, I would take the photograph. Let it upload quickly. Now okay, it's done. The answer already, it is given an option because I've already used all these. So third card is ready. Let's go with the fourth card. Write its name. Write its name. Fine, we would just go by this and let's upload an image. Okay, we've done with this. Let's see this one. So these are, okay, apricot. It's a very good exercise if you do it with kids. Next one, name this. Fine, you can prepare right along with me as well. It would give you a practice, and whatever doubts you would have you can ask. So let's upload an image of blueberries. Okay, next card is again ready. Blueberry. Fine. Now the last card, let's see how it would appear. Okay, Now we'll say, okay, what is this? You can change the name. You can give hints as well, that it's of blue color, it's of this color, and then you can just add a picture. You can always use your innovative ideas for making a test. It's an apple, so we will just give an answer. So our cards are ready now. I don't want to make any changes. No alternative text is required, no tips. Yes, I want my students to give the input first and then only they can see the solution. We don't want to add this. No overrides or translations are required since it's picture dictionary, and then there is no behavioral setting required. So we would directly go to save our test. Let's see how our test would look. Would it be the same as we've just seen in the examples? So now we can view this. Here it is. So our test is ready. Picture dictionary, first one was pepper. I would write some other name. Let's see whether it takes or not. It would not take because we haven't given any alternative. Okay, this is wrong, obviously. Next one would appear just short period. Okay, this is advocate. We have just given the name, right? Now check. See, it's correct. This is how you can always give an interesting exercise to your students, and they would definitely like it and participate in this. You can use it for language learning, you can use it for teaching vocabulary or many sort of things. I think these are the useful tests if we want the students to continually learn something new. Okay, these were blueberry. Our test is almost ready. Let's see what would come in the end. Fine, all are correct since we are giving answers and one was wrong. Okay, that's it. So this is our result card. See, this is how you can always give a test. So in this workshop section you have learned about how to make flashcards. In this part of the workshop, we would learn course presentation with the help of H5P tools. What is course presentation? Basically, with the help of H5P tools, at one time in one particular course, we can give different slides with different questions for our students to answer, and that is created in a very smooth manner. So let's learn that. First of all, we would search that H5P.org. We would directly go there. So here it is. Create, search here. So here is the interface. Now I would go to login directly. This is my account, and here if you want to first of all check the examples of how you can have this course presentation, then first of all we would have a look of it. Examples and downloads, and let's see how it is seen when you present a course. Here it is. So in the first instance they've given a photograph, and then it is cloudberry grow in alpine and arctic tundra. If the lesson is going on, then you can go next. Then this is a kind of quiz. We can even do that. So this is a kind of course in which you can have more than one questions. If I just move back and see this one, these are my slides. So this is how our course would be presented. First slide, in second slide you've asked the answer same to that, and then in the third slide fill in the blank. Fourth one, you can give these names, or you can get on with the numbers of the slides only. It's your choice perfectly. So this is a video which we can integrate with our lesson plan. The next one is a statement question. So these are the slides you have in your course presentation. So this is how we have this, and in the end we have a statement summary, whatever we have included in our course. Slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. So this is up to us how we have created. So this is how we can create our own course of a particular chapter. So we would now log in to our account and create the same course. So now I want course presentation. So I will just directly search for that. Here it is, course presentation. We'll click here, and we have already seen this demonstration, so we would directly start our plan, what we want to add on. So here it is. It will take a bit of time to load. Now see, you can see here it has given you this interface, title, slides. Right now we don't have added any slide, so it is this way appearing. Now I can add the title. My title would be the portrait of lady. I want to have a particular lesson and I want to teach that. So in the first slide, if you want to add a background image, or if you want to add any other particular area, then we can have. So slide show titles, yes, I want opacity would be 90%. You can increase and decrease as you want it. We would be doing it right now. We would go by default, so I would select an image from the browser. I can have an image from, let's see, I would have it from downloads or from pictures. Okay, from here I can select any sort of border. So okay, I would go by this or this one is perfect. Here it is. So the text which you want, alternative text is if the browser can't load the image, the text will be displayed instead. So if you want to add that, or option is the text is displayed when the user hovers the pointing device. So if you want to add any text, you can add here. I don't want, so I would just click on done. This is my video which I can adjust according to my choice, the way I want to. Okay, I want to have it let's see, this much big. I will adjust its size according to my need. If I want it full length, I can. So here it is. This is my first slide, this one. So now we've added the background image. You can select any image as per your own choice. So now I want to add text to that. So now I would add it this way. Let's see, text. मैं यहाँ पे आके मैं अपनी मर्ज़ी से जो भी मेरा टाइटल है वो लिखना चाहती हूँ, तो मैं यहाँ पे लिखूँगी. So now I would add it here, as my chapter name is the portrait of a lady. So I would write in caps, portrait of a lady, and the writer of the chapter is Khushwant Singh. अब मैं इस टेक्स्ट को I just want to make it bold, or if you want to make it in italic shape you can, but we would go by bold. And I want it in the center, this as well. And my size would be a heading size. Now I want to increase its size to, okay, it would go by the default size only. Now I want to fill the text with different color. I want to have it of this color. Okay, see, this is going to be my name for the chapter, and for this I will choose, okay, I'll go by black. So this is how we have just said. If you want to add anything extra you can, but right now we don't need to add anything. We just want to add a text to our see a text here as we wanted it. So I think the size is very short, so we just need to go and edit the text and try to increase its size by 300%. Let's see. So I will increase its size the way I want it, and this one I will change this. As far as my image is concerned, so for that I needed of this particular ratio. Now I would change its color. I don't want it blue. This is how, let's see how it would appear. Now we would adjust the text according to our size. We need to edit this one as it is not appearing in the dialog box. Now let's see. Now it is. Okay, we will just edit. Now I will take it this way. The portrait of a lady. Now if you are fine with it, then you can just arrange it like this. Now we have adjusted its size, and if I want to add another image to that, I can now just add one more image. If I want to add any other image just to present or make it a bit impressive, so as it is the portrait of a lady, so I will add this one. Done. See, now you can adjust it wherever you wish to, increase or decrease its size. So now our title page is ready. It is an optional one if you don't want to add it. If you are okay with it, so you can adjust it anyway. Now I would add one more slide. So from here we can add a new slide. We can clone or we can copy our slide from here. Slide background can be filled with different colors with the help of this slide background. If you want to have it, we can have it in the next slide, and we want to move our slide from left to right, right to left, and delete slide. So these are the tools for this. These tools are similar to all the rest of the courses which we have already learned. So text, to add a link, to add image, if you want to add some shapes, if you want to integrate a video with that, and if you want to jump to slide from 1 to 3rd slide, then you will use this. These are for different types of questions and set of tasks. So this is how our title page is ready. I don't want to make any more changes here. I will just add now one slide. So I've got this slide. Now I want to have a slide background. I will just check from here. You can have an image background as we have it earlier, but now I want to have a color filled. So we will have this particular shade or lighter than this. Okay, this is fine. That's it. I will not reset it to default. I'm okay with my slide background. So now here I would be adding some text or questions, that is up to. So here first of all I would add some text, and this text would be related to my chapter. So as I already have its MS Word document with me, I would copy it from here just to save some time. So my grandmother slightly bent. It is the appearance of the grandmother. I would copy this. Remember, we just need to paste it with the help of short keys, otherwise it would not be there. So this is my text which I want here, this much. Okay, now it is this way. It will appear like this. Now I want to add a question related to fill in the blanks. So now it would give me the interface with that, the fill in the blanks. It is not untitled. I can just delete the extra portion. Now task description, fill in the missing words. Here I need to add my text, and the same paragraph as I've taken, I will just use a short key. I don't want the whole one, but I want this portion of my. So here I would put the sign of asterisk because this would be my fill up, missing word. So the student would be able to find the answers from the comprehension. Next, it would be this way. If you want to just make it concise, that also you can do, but I just want to check the comprehension. So this is how I have added the signs. I don't want to add anything extra. Now I will click on done. So as it appears here, I can decrease its size. This is my passage, and now I want the students to get the fill-ups from the same. So here it is. Here my test appears. So this is how my second slide is ready. Now I would move on to my third slide. As we have set the background, if you want to change it, you can change it anytime, but I don't want to make any changes now. I would like to give some multiple choice questions from the chapter itself or single choice. It's up to my own wish. I will go by this, whether it's multiple or single. So now again we would take it from our text which we already have at the back. It is always easier to take out question from such pages so that you can easily have it. So I have copied. Now I can just add it. Multiple choice, if you want to give a choice title from, you can give the name to the slide. The portrait of now the question is, here I will paste my material. So here it is, and if you want to add any correct option as they have given, so these are 3 questions. I cannot give all the questions in one go. I will delete the rest, and this is my question. And now the correct option would be, the portrait of a lady is written by okay. Now is written by Khushwant Singh, but we would not give answer in the first instance. First one is not correct. We'll add here also. As many answers you want to add, you can. So this is my correct answer. I will click here. Now I will go to add option. If I have 4 answers to that, then I will add my option here. Now one more. Just one answer was correct, so we won't be giving any other answer. So here it is. Rest we would delete. Okay, now I don't want to add any option. This was my correct answer. I will click on done. Here it is. If you want to spread it on the whole screen. Okay, see here what we have done. As we have not deleted this one, so it has come here like this. Now we will go to edit and check what is the mistake in our question. See, we didn't delete this much of portion. Now let's see, let's check. So you can always correct it this way. So this is how our question would appear to our students. If you want to change its size, you can. So this was my third slide. Now I want to add one more slide, and here I want to add a question related to verbs. Here, fill in the blanks. You can have any other choice of question as well. And now we would add this one. Okay, we would have this particular section. Here is my task description. If I want to change, it's fine. Fill in the missing words की जगह मैं यहाँ पे verbs लिख दूँगी. I would write verbs here since I'm going to check that. So here I will just place my copied text, as it is already given in bold, so I just no need to check the answers. I will just put the sign of asterisk here, the star sign on the front and the back of the right answers. So this is how we are going to do it. It takes a bit of time always. If you will try to do it hurriedly, you will definitely make some mistakes and you have to repeat the whole process. So first of all, check whatever you've written. If any changes are required, then do the needful. Only then you are supposed to move ahead. You don't need to be so fast or quick in that. So we are done with this. We don't want to add any other text block, and we will go by this and say done. So here it appears like this. Now I want it this way. Now I will integrate a video along with my text here, so I will add on its video. Now it has given me an option of a video. Again, the process is same. I don't want to upload it. I want to just extract it from YouTube. So from here I will just take a video on the portrait of lady. Let's see what appears on screen. It will always take a bit of time. Okay, the portrait of a lady, class +1 chapter. Here it is. So any video whichever you feel like taking up, I would like to take this one. I will open it. Let this ad go and complete. This is going to be my video. I just want to copy its URL, go back and paste it here. Now my video is inserted. I will say done, and see here it would appear like this. Just you can drag it wherever you want to place it, you can. So the students will watch the video and then answer the question. So these were my 4 slides. Now I would add one more slide, and in this slide I would like to add the summary or the statement question. Let's see, we will have this drag test portion. Drag test or drag the word, right? Title would be drag the words. let's see, drag the words task description into the correct boxes. That is correct. I don't want to make any changes to that. Now here I need to add my text. Again, I would just go to my Microsoft Word document. Now phrases, and okay, here it is. Given below are the 4 different senses of the word tell. Match the meaning to the used list above. Make something known to someone in spoken or written words. So here are the answers. So this is which I don't want to make any changes, so I will take this on the left side. Just copy this particular portion. Okay, copy this, and we will go here. This is its correct answer. We will only do this way, that we will just have it arranged in a manner, and this one we will put in the form of asterisk. Remember, you need to always keep the text which you want to just jumble in this way, otherwise it will not appear as you drag the text. So now, and if I want to make changes to my instructions, I will do the same. Here I don't want to keep this line, I want to change this line. Again, I would go there, whatever was written here, I will just copy this one, since this was the main question. Now, so here we are ready with this. Now let's see how it appears. We'll click on done. Okay, so our test appears like this, the whole page. I don't want to make any changes. See. Okay, now I have taken it this way. So I'm ready with my 5 slides. Now I want to, if I want to add some summary, I can. If I don't want to add, then it will automatically take up to that. Now we are ready with our course presentation. Here we can even change our title if we want to, or we can make any changes. In behavioral settings, again, if you want to hide the summary slide, I don't want to hide. Activate active surface mode, let it be by default, go by default only. I don't want to make any changes. I want my students to retry, and the solutions should be shown at the end. So we would just go by this and save it. Okay, so here the title would be The Portrait of a Lady. We will just save now. Now let's see how it would look once it's ready. This is our course presentation. So here it is. Here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 slides we've added, and we can add as many slides as we want to. So this was my first slide. Now I'll go to second slide. From here also you can go and you can click on the dots. Now from here the child would learn where to answer, how to answer, what to answer. So terribly old. So if we'll click here, terribly, and always the child would search here and just write the answer. It's a wonderful way to make the child learn, and it improves the comprehension as well. Silver locks, okay, the locks word is given there, I will not add that. White, serenity, I will leave the one. So this is how it would appear. Now I don't want to retry. I will move on to the next slide. The portrait of a lady is written by Khushwant Singh. Check. Okay, this is done. Move on to the next slide. You can add feedback to that. The child would just watch the video and answer in this way. My grandmother was an old woman. It is without answer. She was, okay, let's see, and 20 years that had, okay, it will be wrong. See, it's okay. Now it has given us an option, fill in the blanks to view solutions. So you need to fill all if you want to see the solutions. Now I'll move on to the last slide. Let's see what it says. It is drag. Making something known to someone. Okay, that's correct. While reciting, give information to somebody. I have dragged it. Okay, 2 wrong, 2 right. So this is how you can always present a particular test or a course to your students. And now if you want to share this with your students, you just need to click here, embed, and just copy this link, share it with your students through any media, WhatsApp, or you can put it on some website as well. This is how we present course presentation. Thank you so much for watching this.